Hello. Hi. Okay, this is awkward. Okay, why is it awkward for the first time? Anyways, the sun is shining, the crow is crowing, the kids are going home, I assume, on their bicycles, and some are playing. And here we are. The sun is so good. It's so warm and nice, and the wind is nice and breezy. It's good. Life is good again. Anyways, um, people passing by. I am socially awkward. My last video, I don't want a job mindset slash motivation rant. Well, it's getting some engagement, and I'm realizing I'm not the only one. The essence of it all is that we don't want the pressure of having jobs, not that we don't want to work, and those are two different things. And if you're interested in knowing more on that, by all means read my Substack. It's in the description. It's kind of weird promoting yourself. I don't know. I need to be a good marketer. Anyways, it's not about that. Hold for sound. Here we are. And these are some lessons from a 23-year-old. And at whatever stage of life you are, I hope this helps you. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that I'm better than anybody. These lessons are for myself, and I'm trying to implement them every single day. Nobody's perfect, neither am I. Anyways, lesson number 1. First thing, don't say it to yourself if you wouldn't say it to a child. And I learned it the hard way. And now I will say it until I'm blue in my face. Don't say it to yourself if you wouldn't say it to a child. Because you are talking to your inner child and you're regulating your own nervous system, which has been wired for years to assume the worst to begin with and avoid situations and the discomfort of feeling your emotions and stuff like that. So don't add to that pain by shaming yourself for it. So be kind to yourself, be kind and slow down. There is no rush. Life is not running away from you. Just embrace, slow down, and it's okay to fail. It means you tried, and that sounds a cliche. Sure, it is, but it is so true. And if it's taking you too long to get over something or figure something out and work out your finances or job or relationships, friendships, or whatever it is, take your time, take your sweet time. Sometimes you're not supposed to know how to deal with it, anyways, and you do it regardless. And that's what life is about. Second, motivation won't change your life, actions will. Oh my God, this is my mantra. And this is me talking to myself because this is my new tag, and I have written it on a post-it note and pasted it on my desk, and it's just beautiful. And the mantra is, why not me attitude plus action equals to the results I want. Full stop, nothing else. That is the equation. This is the truth. This is everything you need to know. Because, oh my God, when you think about it like that, it is so much easier to articulate it in your own head. You can quite literally watch hundreds of TED Talks and be so super motivated. But if you're not taking the actions towards it, well, it's all pointless, you know? And I can give an example for that. If you want to start a business, right? And you're doing it for the first time, so you're doing it from scratch and you've never done this before. Understandably, it's scary, very scary, and very uncomfortable to figure out how to get, where to get, and what to do. What's the next step? How do I get clients and whatsoever, blah, 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 whatever your business is. And if it requires a lot of planning, sure, fair enough. You do the preparation, you need to be motivated for it. But 6 months in, and you still have that business idea in your notes app and nothing tangible of it, you were just preparing yourself by watching YouTube videos of how to start a business and how to do taxation. Oopsie. I hate to break it to you, but that 6 figure business is not going to build itself. You have to sit in the discomfort of taking that action. And action over motivation, even on days when you don't have the motivation and you show up, that's it. I heard somebody say this recently, and oh my God, it's a game changer. It is, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built every day. Mhm. Yeah. Listen to that again. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built every day. I'll just leave it at that. Next. Okay. This one is me talking to myself and every immigrant and every person, every young adult at whatever stage of life you are and you're waiting to get to the next one. This is for you. Stop waiting for life to give you permission to live. Oh my God. And I will say it as from my experience of being an immigrant in a different country, having moved abroad and figuring things out on my own. I know I have postponed my happiness so long. I have postponed, yeah, I will go to Greece once I have this amount of money in my bank account. I will go to Rome when I have this, I have achieved this, blah, 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 blah. And excuses I've made. And it doesn't even have to be something as big as traveling and, figuring out the visas and all of those things, because those are logistics and it is fair. They are there. There's nothing you can do about them. But even things like treating yourself. The amount of times I would want to treat myself after a long day with a really, really, really good donut or a piece of cake, and the amount of times I've not done it is insanity. It's insanity. Because even those small things, it's like, I should save up a little more. And I'll give other examples and not just mine. It's like, for you it could be like, I will do the XYZ thing that I'm postponing for my own happiness once I get this promotion, or once I have saved up enough for my retirement fund. Oh, shut up. All the best traveling around the world with your 60 years old knees. I'm not looking forward to that. At 60, I just want to stay in bed and in my garden and soak up all the vitamin D from the sun and enjoy my garden and my plants and my dogs. Just live my life and not be ambitious about traveling at 60, because I've done that already in my 20s and my 30s. That's the aim, that's the goal. So stop waiting for life to give you the permission. Surprise your life. Give it a plot twist. Your life gives you plot twists so many times. Just give it one. Oopsie, hi, hello, this is what I'm doing. Hello. And yes, it doesn't have to be something as big as, I'm going to sell everything right now and I'm going to just quit my job and go around the world for 6 months and just traveling. That's for your financial affordability. That's your one factor that comes into play. It can be something as small as just ordering a takeout on a night when you're devastatedly tired and can't be bothered to cook, and the only choices you are playing between is going bed hungry and eating next day, or just going downstairs and cooking and can't be bothered to cook. Just order the takeout that day. It's okay. You can do that for yourself. It's okay if once a month you order a takeout. It's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, next one. This one I am going to read from my notes because this one is so hard to articulate, and reason being, and it is very important. Anyways, It's bits and pieces from my journal as well. So the next one is, okay, God bless my eyes because I can't see anything. Wait, got my glasses. I'm a little bit blind. Don't mind that. And okay, I'm going to read it for you. Love can heal, but that's conditional. Love can heal you, but it's conditional, not the love itself, but there are conditions for that love to be fulfilled, to heal you. One and only condition is that that love is built on something that is whole in itself. You cannot expect a Prince Charming or a manic pixie girl to show up in your life and heal your inner child. And if that has happened for you, good for you, good for you. Like, I'm not talking about exceptions here. I'm talking about patterns and people and, mango people. You cannot love someone into choosing you or healing you. The only way for love to heal you is for you to allow it in the cracks of your own bones first, for it to flow within your own blood. And the only way for that is to choose yourself to heal. I can give you an analogy on this, and that is, I love you so much. I love you so intensely, but you are so scared of it and starved of it at the same time that you'll have it, but you'll sabotage it. Think of it like you're so hungry, and I give you food on a platter. You're hungry and you want to eat it, but at the same time, you're so scared of it that it's poisoned. You might not eat it, or you will eat it and you'll just be so paranoid that it's poisoned, and it's going to ruin it. It's going to ruin everything. And that's how it is in relationships or friendships. Love is not going to come and rescue you until you are open to it, until you have let yourself feel it in your own cracked nervous system. And the only way for that is self love. You got to love yourself to be open and able to receive it. You got to tell your nervous system that it is okay if I'm loved. I'm not desperate. And I'm not saying that in a cringe way. Relationships cannot be maintained or satisfied if they are built on choices that were made out of desperation. No one is everything. This is your next one. This is the next lesson. And I knew it for a long time. I knew the practicality of it very recently. And that is, no one is everything. And you cannot expect one relationship to fulfill all your needs. And I knew that. I knew it so well. But it's so hard to do it in practice. And I realized that for the first time when I was confronted with it. It's like that financial statement. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Do not put all your emotional needs and your do not put all your emotional needs into one relationship, because one relationship cannot satisfy it all. And you can think of it like, for example, of those parents that have devoted their life to their children, or a spouse. One spouse has devoted their life to the success of the other, and for some reason things fell apart, or there is no villain and their child just moved abroad or got married, and now you don't have an identity. You don't know what to look forward to. You don't know what to do with your life. What are you waking up every day for? Where is your village? You don't have an identity anymore, and it's breaking. And that's sort of like rock bottom. You need to have a village. You need to have people that support you in different aspects of your life. You need to have friends. You need to have relationships, different kinds of relationships. You need to have a relationship between your father and a daughter, siblings, and those friendships, the work colleagues, your party friends, you're friends with different nerdy interests. You need to have those people around you. And it is important. It is very, very important. And this kind of ties to the next point as well, friendships. I am somebody who loves to hang out with people who know the depths of me. I hate surface level friendships. I hate people who just are friends with you to keep tabs on you, to know what you're up to and compare you to your to themselves and blah 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 blah. They are toxic friendships, hence I don't like them. Hence I do not even give it a chance to anybody to be a surface level friend for me. And I'm going to take my own advice here. You're allowed to have people on different levels of depth in friendships. It doesn't have to be, oh, I have one friend, and that is the only person who has witnessed me in 10 different seasons of my life. And that's the only person I will ever go out and reach out to whenever life hits me. That's not fair. That's not fair to you. And that's not fair to that friend. It's great to have one friend like that. I have two of those, luckily, and they're in two different parts of the world. And it's insane because you need friendships on different levels. You need friendships or, again, village where you can just, people you can just hang out on a random Thursday evening, or people you go out to movies with and discuss about the cinematography or the writing of the film, or you discuss about the planes with. There's a plane flying by. It's a nice plane. I don't know what plane it is. I have this itch to take out flight radar and figure it out. But it's a nice plane. Um, what was I saying? Right. Yes. And it is so important to build that village. It could be just somebody at a regular coffee house. You know, you go to this cafe and the barista knows you. You don't, not everybody deserves an access to the deep depths of you, but you do deserve friendships on different levels of depth. And I recently learned a difference between porch people, kitchen people, and mailbox people. And it's a really good concept. You should look it up. And in friendships, for all of those friendships, it is hard work. We say relationships are hard work. We say marriage is hard work. We say life is hard work. So are friendships. What's wrong with you? Why don't we accept that? Friendships are such a hard work. Friendships have ruptures as well. They repair. They need work. When you are multiple time zones away, halfway across the world from your friend, and the only updates you ever get from them is what's going on with their life, and those are like 5 minutes updates, or turns into, if it's an evening quality, it turns into an hour long update, and that's the only time you know about them. But you went to their house every single day, and that's life. It happens, and that long distance friendship deserves the work. And if because of some misunderstanding you fell apart, fix it. And God forbid I lose these two friends of mine. I would not know what to do. I wouldn't know who to go to. And hence I said this is advice for me as well. I need to have a village too. And yep, we're in this together. We'll figure it out. We'll make friends as 23-year-old people or as adults. And I'm not kidding you. I feel genuinely scared if I am not making my village right now, if I don't know how to build that village, if I don't have people outside relationships, I don't have friendships outside my besties and my mates and those things. It at 65, when I have lost all these people, or God forbid they're dead, what am I going to do? That's inevitable truth. Build your village. And not nobody is everything to you. You are everything to you. Be selfish. And it's important. It's codependency and independence. It You can be codependent on somebody for your emotional support, your r- regulation, and things like that. But it's nobody's life purpose to fix your inner child or be there for you forever. People in their core can change. Things fall apart, relationships fall apart, friendships fall apart. God forbid. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope you never lose somebody who's so damn important to you. But that's life. It happens. You move on. You got to deal with it. Don't lose yourself in that. Build your village. Build yourself. Someday I will take my own advice. It's hard to make friends as an adult, but anyways, moving on. Change. This is so good, and it comes from the first video that I posted this year was, I think, about stoicism and how that is going to be my mantra of 2026, and it is so true. I am getting so much into stoicism. Play the cards you're dealt with and blah blah blah. Those things. Go watch that video if you're interested. Just self promotion. Another one, just like very smooth. But there will be people that come and grow from your life. There will be cities you move in and out of, countries if you're lucky, and they will change you. They will reshape you, but just make sure every time you change for the better. You don't change to be bitter. And that is so important. I hope you can figure out what kind of person you want to be, and then every single day you show up as that identity, in that identity, or as close as who you are, who you would be with that identity, if that makes sense. And do it until that becomes your second nature, and then until it is you. Show up like that, the person that you want to be, and life is going to throw things your way. Fair enough, that's life. Just choose to be better, not bitter. Better, not bitter. Just enunciating that in case you missed it. My mom used to say this: I'm like water, I'll flow. I'll go with the flow. And I used to hate that in a way, because I would be like, why should I let something that I want so badly, or someone that I want so badly, let go? Why should I let go? Like, I will make it happen. I will have it. I will have it until and unless I realize the difference between this statement: what's meant for you will always be yours and will come back to you even if it leaves your hand. And what's not for you will never be yours. Versus, if you want it that bad, go get it. And there is a big difference between the two. The first statement is for people, things that you cannot control, relationships, friendships, missed job opportunities. You can't control those. And the second one, that is, if you want it that bad, go get it, is for your dreams. Want to quit your job? Go ahead, do it. Who's stopping you? Be prepared for the consequences. That's stoicism, I guess. Be be a good person, even if life changes you, especially when life changes you. And everything else is philosophy, everything else is morals and identity and spiritual awakening and all of those things. And one thing that will always stay constant between all of these ideologies: be a good person. When you look in that mirror, you better like what you see. You better be happy for what you see. Be grateful for how far you've come. Be nice to yourself and to others. And I think I'll just end this at: be kind to yourself. It's your time living this life for the first time as well. Be kind to yourself. Never be a reason that somebody else is crying. And if you cannot say something good to them, don't say anything at all. Make sure you hold your boundaries, you protect yourself, but in protecting yourself, don't hurt others. Sometimes it is inevitable. It is okay. Don't pull yourself in the guilt for a long, long time. Sometimes letting go being can be the hardest thing to do, especially when life is changing you. Letting go of friendships, letting go of your old identity. But sometimes it is important for something better to come or for it to come back in a better timing. Anyways, I hope you're good. I hope you're kind. I hope you have a good day, night, or afternoon, or weekend. Anyway, I need to go. It's so darn cold. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, bye. I love you. Until next time.